Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the best scripts for Blox Fruits. So as you can see, these are 4 of them right here, and they've all been updated with even faster auto farms, so if you're looking for them, all the links will be in the description. And there's also going to be a tutorial video in the description as well that'll help you to get and use the scripts, so yeah. Starting with Zen Hub over here, this is my favorite script by far. It just has really easy to use features and tons of stuff on it. So on the main tab, of course, this is where all of your auto farms and material farms and stuff like that is. So my personal favorite way of farming is the fast mode because it just works the best for me, but you can of course also do a mastery farm. So if you're trying to get some mastery levels, for example on my Dark Blade, I got it to 128. I got my fruit pretty high. But if you're just trying to farm levels, it's really easy. You just click on fast mode and then scroll down a little bit and select your weapon over here. So I'm going to do my Dark Blade. And then I'm just going to click on farm selected world, and it's really easy. Hold out the weapon and it's just going to farm for you. Instant level up, instant mastery. And by the way, this script has no keys on it and it's going to be working on PC and mobile. So yeah, really cool stuff here. Whenever the mobs spawn in again, as you can see, instant death, not even any delay. And this is actually a really smooth auto farm because on some of these GUIs it's a little bit like clunky and it might not work all the time. But on this script, it just always works. There's never been any issues on my end. I've never had any issues with it. It just teleports you back, kills them, does it again. And then as you can see, we leveled up. So now I can take these points and put them into my sword. So boom, as you can see, the points are emptying into my sword now. So now I'm going to do more damage with my sword. And if I can show you my mastery right here, let's select the mastery for fruits. So let's do fruit mastery mode and then let's do 10%. So what this is going to do is whenever my sword gets them to 10% health, it's going to switch to my fruit. And then of course, if I finish them off with the fruit is what's going to get the mastery on it. So let's try this right here, farm selected mode. As you can see, I got my mastery. That was actually kind of fast. But yeah, so now it's going to select my leopard fruit and then it's going to switch and kill them with that. Kind of hard to explain it, but if you guys have ever used a mastery farm in the past, you'll know what this means. I can also select any of these different things, so if I want to use my skills like Z or X or C, I don't think I have any, I don't have C, V, or F unlocked, but I do have Z and X. So whenever you're using the auto farm, that's what it's going to do. You can also do a near farm mode, where if you click this, it's going to farm any mob that's nearby you, which is pretty useful, basically like a kill aura. You can automatically use your fighting styles, there's some materials you can farm, and then if you come over here to the miscellaneous tab, you can just open up any of these different settings. So you could do remove fog, you could do a white screen, which is going to make you not lag as much. So these features over here are going to help you when you're auto farming. Of course, you also have your shop tab, where you can bring every single fruit in the entire game right to you. And of course, that's not going to work for me because there's no naturally spawned fruits in the game right now. But if there were, it would bring them. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I guess I'm getting dough, rubber, smoke, all these things. So I could just pick up the dough now, click on eat. Boom, eaten. Now I have dough. I can just, oh my god, what the heck? I don't know if these were naturally spawned or if they came from HoHo Hub, but either way, there we go. So I got dough now, I guess. Pretty cool. Probably have no mastery on it, but either way, it's still a pretty good fruit. Unfortunately, I don't have any stats on my fruit right now. I'm trying to just do my sword on this account. But yeah, pretty cool stuff here. Of course, you can also automatically buy a fruit. So if I click on bomb, for example, auto buy, see if that automatically bought it. Okay, so I got 2 bomb fruits now. If I did have enough money, I could also buy an auto random fruit. I don't know if I just did that. I think I might have if I just got the flame fruit. The devil fruit shop sniper is actually really useful because whenever you're trying to get a fruit like dragon or venom or something pretty rare, the ones that only show up in the shop like 1% of the time, this is going to be really useful and buy them automatically. Here's some miscellaneous player stuff. So right now I'm using infinite energy. So if I click this, as you can see, whenever I jump, I'm not taking any energy down. If I dash, no energy's going away. I could do dodge, no cooldown, where I could just spam this. We're just flying around the map. And that's actually really fun to use in PvP because people never actually think about you like having infinite energy. They just think you're just like, I don't know, maybe lagging or something. You can get away from them pretty fast and no one's ever going to question you. You just like dash a couple times and then stop. You have some other stuff over here like the infinite Soru. You can actually make your observation hotkey range infinite so you can see literally anywhere on the map. Here's some stats about your character on your account. Here's all the different stuff I have on this account and my fighting styles. And then here's the auto stats tab, and I forgot to show you this, but you can actually set how many points you want it to use. So I'd recommend you just set this to 3, or if you want to like split it between them, you could do 1. So if I had 3 points, let me go level up really quickly so I can show you. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 points now, and I'm going to show you my stats. So I have 20, 1, and 316. And now if I click on, let's do the bottom 3. I don't know if I did that fast enough, but you're supposed to just leave this on at the beginning and then it's going to do it for you. You know what, let me actually refund my stats just to show you this. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm putting all my points into all 3 of these and then I can turn it off. So let's say I want to do just these 2. These are some pretty good stats for me. I can change this to 3 now and it'll go up even faster. But if you're using these scripts, honestly, all you really need is points in your either melee, sword, gun, or Blox Fruit, because you're never going to be taking any damage. Yeah, so moving on over here to the combat tab, as you can see, these are all the things you could do to other people. So this is like, if I refresh the player list, we could do this guy, let's spectate him. Let's try someone else. Let's do, this guy. Okay, so we're going to teleport over here to this guy and see if we can kill him. So I don't have any good melee stats on this account, so I guess I'm just going to use my sword. Okay, so I think that's him right there, and let's see if I can switch now to auto kill player with melee. Okay, so I guess he's not here. Maybe we have to keep going. Okay, never mind that. I don't know how far away that guy is, but it's not worth the wait. Anyways, you get the idea with this. You could just teleport behind someone and kill them. And I think there's also a bounty farm on a different version of this script. I think the mobile version, which has no keys, is actually a lot better than this version, which is the one I'm not showcasing. Of course, if I'm in the 2nd or 3rd sea, I could do the dungeons. So flame, ice, quake, light, just everything over here you can farm with the dungeons with. Here's your ESPs, so I can see where all the people are. I can see where all the chests are. So for example, there's one right here. And boom, there it is. It says there's another one right up here. You just pick these up. Pretty simple. Of course, you have your fruit ESP, which I don't think there are any fruits because I think I picked them all up. You have your flower ESP for 2nd sea. ESP different islands. Some law dungeon stuff, and here's the shop tab. This is actually something that I haven't showed you guys yet, is the auto buy. So pretty useful stuff here. I could just buy something like a cutlass. As you can see, I have a cutlass in my inventory now. I can also buy a dual katana maybe. I guess I don't have enough money for that. Let's buy electro, black leg. Okay, so now I got black leg, pretty cool. I think that cost me like 150k. Yeah, I wish this did show you the price of the items. And before I get too carried away on this script, this one over here is actually a cracked version of a paid GUI. So you're basically getting a paid subscription for free. So it used to be called C Hub, and now as you can see it says Table Hub. I don't know why table out of everything, but it does have some pretty cool stuff on it. Boss farms, raids, notifications from webhooks on Discord. It's going to notify you whenever something happens, like if you pick up a fruit or if you finish a raid or something. Here's your teleports, which is actually the fastest teleport method I've ever seen. You just have to come over here, select your place. Let's go to the jungle, click on place teleport. Boom, so it's going to teleport you there, and then of course you're going to die from the anti-cheat, but then when you respawn, here you are. Yeah, I really like this GUI for teleporting. That's honestly the only thing I use it for, because this one over here doesn't have a instant teleport. And then you also have your stats, so this is going to be your auto upgrade stats. You have your shop, and this is actually going to tell you how much some of it costs, not all of it, but some of it. So sky jump, for example, I could buy that. I can buy some other stuff there. Here's your different, like you could like redeem all the codes in the game. Some of the same settings that were on this GUI, as you can see. If I bring this up, this one has a redeem all codes, redeem codes at level 61, auto redeem all codes. I think I already did that when I was auto farming earlier today. But yeah, really cool stuff here. You could do some fake transformations. I don't know if that's going to do anything. They have anything else here? Okay, so they do have some animations like that. So you could do like some race v4 stuff. I don't think these are real though. They're just kind of like visual things. You can switch teams mid-game, which is pretty useful. I can switch to the Marines team. Now when I'm in the Marines, and I could switch back to the Pirates. Okay, now moving over here to HoHo Hub. This is actually a version of the script that is kind of outdated now. It doesn't have any keys on it. That's the only reason I'm using it. But if you come over here to the mod tab and then click on admin commands, it's kind of a secret feature because they're not really like advertising it here. There's no way to see this, but if you type in the chat rain 10, for example, I think you can only do like variables of 10, so 10, 100, 1000. Okay, so as you can see, we have some fruits here, and I can just walk over here, gravity, dragon, another dragon, we have ice, dough. Okay, decent amount of fruits. I could just pick one up now and eat it. Boom. Eaten. Now you can see I have gravity, but I think when I use this, yeah, so it's gonna still say that I have my leopard abilities. Yeah, so kind of unfortunate that it doesn't actually let you use the abilities, but I don't know how they got this thing to work, because it's like you just have the fruit in your inventory now. You could really easily scam someone with this, which of course I'm not advising you guys to do. Do not scam people on Blox Fruits. That's kind of scummy. But yeah, pretty cool stuff on Zen Hub, pretty cool stuff on HoHo Hub. But overall, if you're trying to get like the best experience possible for just playing the game with scripts, then I'd recommend either Zen Hub or Evo Hub or HoHo Hub, which are all going to be in the second link in the description, where I'm going to have a collection of like 50 scripts. And in that list of 50 scripts, there's going to be like a Pastebin where you have just like, it's going to tell you if they're working or if they're not working. And the ones that aren't working are still working a little bit, but not fully. So any of the GUIs with a green emoji next to them means that they're working completely fine and you should probably use them. Here is the Evo X Hub, which is a mobile script that I kind of like using when you're using a like RCSX or hydrogen. It's all the basic stuff that you need, and it's kind of small. It also has a toggle button, of course. You could do your main tab with the auto farms tab, for example. Gonna teleport me over there to my Sky Island. And there's not that many settings on this GUI, but that's kind of why I like it, because if you're not trying to like be too specific with this, you're just trying to like level up, maybe like get some devil fruits or something. It's gonna work completely fine. Teleports you over here to the quest. Kills the mobs, and boom, you're done. So it's just a really simple, like basically pocket edition version of all these other scripts combined. You have teleports, player tab, raids, you could FPS boost, which is pretty useful on mobile. You can do a chest farm, which is pretty nice. If I show you this right here, auto chest. I'm gonna pick this up. Pretty decent way of farming belly. I mean, I don't know why this is working kind of weird. There's another one over here on this script that's a little bit better. Bring you around to all these islands, so it's gonna start at the Coliseum. I'll show you what this does now. It's twinning me around the map, and it's gonna find the chest. Boom. It's gonna go over there, find another one. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I really hope you guys liked this video. I think that's all I'm gonna show. So if you did, leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.